Hello? Please tell me. Okay. Just to let you guys know who's ever here right now, this is just to give a quick thing because we are going over all of the endings and then that will be it. I've taken a picture of all of them. I'll be reading them, yada yada. But anyways, let's get going. Warnings. Just look over that, please, real quick. I do not. Oh my god! Holy shoot! Hi, hi, hi! Oh my god! Hi. But just to give a quick warning, these are all the warnings. If you guys are not comfortable with that, please get out. Not to be mean, because it's a lot. Because we're going over a lot. So yeah, we're going over a lot. So do please be careful when watching this. Is the game loud? Please tell me the game is not loud. Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher reading. The tomorrow downpour seemed to come out of nowhere. It wasn't even cloudy when I left. I stood under an awning and watched the wall of gray solidify with a sigh. My attention was close to a warm yellow light coming from behind me. Some kind of pub? I'd never seen it before, yet somehow it felt nostalgic. I gave up the idea of getting home soon and opened the door. Oh shoot, I forgot I have to read that. My bad. The sound of a relaxed shattering and clattering glass drew me in. I sat down at a small table and breathed in the scent of cheap liquor and damp wood. By the way, just to let you know, we are going through... Oh, I should have showed you all the endings that we're going through. So, we're going through all these endings. So, we're going first, left to right. So, we're going for an eye for an eye. Well, I've never seen you before. My attention snapped up to a man sitting at a table across from me. Are you waiting for someone? We're supposed to flirt. Yeah, I think I was waiting for you. I just whacked my mic. Oh, you're so charming. I got a bit ahead of myself. My name's Strade. What about yours? And then I'm Blake. Nice to meet you. I'm glad you came here. I was just thinking to myself, want someone to talk to. I noticed that he had a light European accent of some kind. Please, let me get you a beer. He shifted in his chair, seeming as if he wasn't going to wait for an answer. Okay, no thanks. No thanks. No? Okay, I'll just get one for myself then. He grinned and he got up. I watched as he scampered towards the bar. I let out a short sigh and took a look back at the window. Hey guys, hi, who's all here? Hi. My mind wandered. What am I still doing here? By the way, I will not be reading it entirely correctly because I'm kind of trying to get through all these. Suddenly Strade came back. He set his beer down at the table and sat down. This is my favorite bar. It's a good place for conversation, don't you think? I looked around at the patrons, nearly all sipping beverages. He was right. Everyone was talking. Among the murmurs, a few excited exclaimers about the weather. He took a sip of his beer. Since I've never seen you before, I assume you weren't on your way to the bar. Did you come from work? What was it? Yeah, I came from work. You must be tired then. I'm sure you wanted to get home too. What a troubled look. Well, hopefully the rain clears up soon. Although, in the meantime, I'd love to hear a little more. I adjusted my posture and looked back at him. I guess this time will pass faster if I talk a bit. I hesitantly told him about my day so far. And then, well, I ended up here. So you have. I suppose your bad luck is my good luck. You've been fascinating so far. He chuckled, seemingly totally pleased with the situation. Are you sure you don't want a beer? I really don't mind. No thanks. I'm good. Alright. I won't bug you about it again. He leaned back for a moment, looking behind me with a whistle. Rain's still coming down like crazy. I suppose I haven't told you anything about myself yet. He stopped to consider for a moment. Well, these days when I'm not hanging around here, I'm usually working on the odd project. I started studying engineering in Europe and then moved here. I went to a university a few provinces away to continue with that. But mortgages are cheaper here. I raised an eyebrow. Really? That's interesting. Is it? Oh. I want to go to the... Aww. Hey, it's alright. We can all save up for stuff. I just love machines. Researching, building, it's all very exciting to me. I'm supposed to be, oh my god, and I suppose I'm lucky too. I managed to secure a few patrons that still paying royalties. More income means more time at the bar, meeting new friends. He let out a deep laugh. He really seems to be enjoying himself. He went on a gleefully explain of a few engineering concepts, despite the fact that a lot of concepts went over my head. His excitement in explaining them was fascinating. I remained fairly quiet, but he seemed all too happy to fill the gaps in our conversation himself. Our light conversation blended in with the comfortable buzz of the bar. As he kept chatting away happily, I leaned in. There's something attractive about him. I let myself loose track of time. Drowning this soft in my thoughts, I stumbled back into my chair. You're staring a bit too hard, buddy. I yawned in reply. It's the bar. It's making me feel sleepy. You're right. And I guess I've been at it for a bit while. He looked over my shoulder and clicked his tongue in disapproval. The rain hasn't slowed down a bit. I looked behind me to see the wall of water past the window myself. I guess we'll just have to get you home anyway. Oh yeah, it's getting late. I stood up from the table and stretched. Let me walk you out, huh? I nodded in reply. I was already envisioning my warm bed. Oh, the warm bed. The bar is much quieter now. I was really losing track of time. We walked past a few last few patrons and pushed through the door. Sorry guys, give me a drink real quick. As it shut behind us, the soothing sound of the bar was abruptly silent, and we were left alone in the dark with a roaring rain. I parked just over here. Okay. Ooh, oh, wow, okay. His arm wrapped around my shoulder and with a smile that seemed to know exactly how attractive I found him. Before I could protest, I pushed into the streets of the falling water. Oh my gosh, I need to look at stream chat real quick. I couldn't help but lean in a bit. His firm grip was comforting, and I wanted to be out of the rain quickly anyway. Which way were we going? It was hard to see in the dark, and suddenly a brick wall emerged from the murk and slammed into my face. Strade's weight followed and grounded me against the rough surface. What are we supposed to do? Oh, we're supposed to bite his hand. Wait, what? Oh, cry. Okay, never mind. I already felt like his body was crushing me. I couldn't stop and sob from escaping. What the hell was happening? He shuffled for a moment, then wrenched my wrist behind me. The sound of his zip tie closing sent a deep chill down my spine. I tried to pull my wrist away from his grip, but another tie tightened around them. Come on, relax. His hand slid over my mouth. It's time for you to come home. I hate that. Don't ever say that to me again. I maneuvered my head a bit down on his hand as hard as I could. I expected him to jump backwards to get away from me, but he didn't. I realized he was breathing hard next to my ear. A biter, huh? I don't know why I looked at his hand snaked up my neck. Sorry, I feel weird saying that. I like that. A thick piece of fabric was pulled around my mouth, tightened, and tied quickly behind my head. And then another blindfold. I tried to squeal at the sense of rising panic. He gripped my shoulder again and started pushing me along. I couldn't see. I couldn't scream. My mind raced, hoping that someone would see what was happening. But the pouring rain on my head washed away that thought. Of course, everyone's inside. I stumbled forward, blind and completely helpless, until we finally stopped, maybe a half a block away. A beep and a click. No. I was pushed forward until I fell over the bumper of a car. Come on now. Another shove and a lift, and I was inside what I would assume was a trunk. The trunk slammed shut. Some insane part of my mind felt like it was worth focusing on being warm and out of the rain. But the sound of the engine brought me back to reality. I kicked at the trunk, but nothing gave at all. My feet hurt. My head hurts. I squeezed my eyes shut and tried to stay calm as I rocked back and forth by the car's movements. I could tell if it was my panic playing with me or the sense of time or not, but the drive seemed to take forever. Oh, poor baby. Eventually, heard the pop of the driver's door opening. Maddie, I'll be so real with you right now. If you were almost overstimulated right now, you're going to hear me yap and talk, so be wary. Okay? My heart started hammering again. A click and a whoosh of the air told me the trunk was open. Ah, look at you! You are so cute like that. I tried to protest, but the fabric gag muffled anything I could possibly say. Hands clasped around my shoulders and pulled me out of the trunk. I wobbled, trying to stand. He steadied me. Come on, just a bit further. He sounded excited like I was blindfolded because he was going to surprise me with a gift. He guided me firmly across the floor. What? I bit his hand. Oh. Okay, never mind, Maddie. You can stay all you want. Just be careful. There is a lot of warnings I had to go through, and I'm not saying them again. It was warm, quiet, no rain. This must be a garage. I felt myself push through the threshold of a door. Okay, be careful here. There are stairs down. I pushed a toe forward until the ground disappeared. Fear pulsed through me. Would he lie? What if he just drops? He forced me forward until I find the next stairs to steady myself. My half whimper, half sigh of relief was mumbled by a gag. I continued to march down the stairs as I considered my position. He's giving Domo vibes. If that was a garage, this must be a basement. I lunged forward. There's no next step. I'd reached the bottom. He pushed me further, just a few steps, and then stopped. Is this it? Is he going to kill me now? He clicked his tongue. You're soaked. By the way, this is where it starts getting really bad, so please, anyone who is... Hold up. We gotta get back to these warnings. Who is ever right now, our main focus right now is, knife violence. I think that's really it. Oh, medical themes. And, self-harm and body method manipulation. Oh, poor baby. He was right. I was shivering. By the way, he will unclothe you. He will unclothe you. Sorry for, me putting it right into my mic. Just a second. I don't know what he expected me to do other than wait. I couldn't see him. I focused on the sound of a drawer being shuffled open. Then, I froze as a sharp point pressed lightly under my chin. This is a knife. I'm gonna cut your clothes off. Okay. But we just need to let him do it. Oh, shoot. I gasped. I know what it says. I gasped as I felt it. What else can I do? Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you yet. I'm just gonna get these wet clothes off you. The word yet was echoing in my mind as I heard a rip of fabric. I gasped violently as my wet clothing was peeled away from me. Soon I was standing there in nothing but my underwear. Which in this game is literally just shorts and a tank top. My arms were bound. I couldn't even cover myself. No need to be shy here. By the time we're done, you won't be worried about that at all. I wanted to argue, but two heavy hands gripped at my shoulders cut off my train of thought. Sit. They pushed me down with a command. Okay, sit down on the floor. I let him guide me to the floor. My arms rumpled against the metal pole. Keyword, yet. Just relax. His voice was coming from behind me now. The zip ties holding my wrists together were sliced away. Before I could comprehend my freedom, I was frozen by the characteristic grip of duct tape. My arms were pulled tight behind me and bound around the pole. The cloth in my mouth was pulled away. Oh, God! Then the blindfold was finally lifted off my face. Comfy? Okay, this is, I think, where we start to get our own choices. Yeah, we just have to wait for quote-unquote day 1. So I'm just gonna lie to him. Really? Well, I'm glad. Anyway, now that you're dry, you won't freeze. I want you to be, I'm gonna butcher my German, but Welschnatterman Washman. Probably awake tomorrow. Tomorrow? What do you mean tomorrow? I mean, I'm very excited to get started, but it's a bit late, and I want to be properly awake too. So, get some sleep. He turned towards the stairs. I'm just gonna say let him go. I watched him bound the stairs, whistling happily. The heavy sound of the door closing seemed to start my panic. He's really just leaving me down here. I twisted my wrist and pulled at my bindings. I can't. I tried to calm down. I started examining the space around me. It seems like a mostly regular basement, although a few tool set shivered up my spine. Muffled talking caught my attention. Huh? It was him, I could tell, but who is he talking to? I could barely hear, but it sounded like another man. I'm just gonna stay quiet. I took a deep breath. There's no point in fighting anymore. If I fell asleep, maybe I'll have enough energy to try and escape tomorrow. If someone like me could ever escape. I shook the thought from my mind. I have to try. The fear finally started giving away to my exhaustion. I slowly drifted to restless sleep. Shoo, 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 shoo. Shoo, 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 shoo. Something was nudging me. Strade! Hey, are you awake yet? My memory flooded back to me, bringing fresh panic in its wake. You are very cute when you're asleep, you know? I thought coming down the stairs would wake you up. No, this can't be real. You might have slept better than me, actually. I was so excited to play with you, I couldn't resist. But now, we can finally get started. Warning. Knife use. Please be warned. He held up a gleaming knife. I thought about all the things I could do to you. But I think, let's start simple. Okay. He moved close to me. I instantly shuffled, trying to in vain to get away from him. A hand cut my face. Where should we start? Your leg looks soft. I couldn't think. I just stared at the knife as he lowered it to my exposed skin. His grip on my face tightened. Don't worry. I'll make sure to go slow. He dragged the blade across my skin slowly, and as he promised. Okay, we're supposed to cry. Great, I love crying. I can't help it. The shock of pain brought the telltale heat in my eyes. Is he crying while biting his lip? I felt tears dripped on my face along with the blood on my leg. Did his hand on my face just tremble? He shifted his weight seemingly to renew his excitement. His hand finally left my face as he steadied himself. He moved the knife's edge against my skin next to the original cut. Stay still. Yeah, because if we struggle, we'll lose more. I stiffened as a yelp at the edge of my torn skin part. He increased the pressure and the speed. My blood curled at the end of the knife in his shaking hand. I glanced back up at him and realized he was still watching me. Had he looked down at all? I cried out as a deep gash was slashed into my leg. I knew it. I knew you would be good. I could tell. His free hand slid over my thigh, roughly teasing my fresh open wound. Show me more. He positioned the tip of the knife to a point straight down onto my thigh. Okay, prepare yourself. I scratched my eyes shut and tried to brace myself. A scream as a yelp of the blade deep into my leg. I slumped over my limp, mangled lap. My heart was pounding, spilling my blood out onto the stained floor. Another rhythm crept into my consciousness. He was panting. His fingers moved towards the hilt of the knife, still lodged in my body. That's too deep, isn't it? I went too far. I knew I would go too far. His other hand tightened around the grip. I screamed as he jerked the knife, twisting it slightly. I'm not screaming, but he's just... It's too much. I know. What the hell is he talking about? The agony in my leg consumed me. His confusing self-arguments was more than I could process. He started to pull the knife out of me. I groaned as the shredded edges of the knife tore at my mutilated flesh. I tried to breathe slowly to adjust it to the pain. He kept pulling the knife out slowly, agonizing. He matched his breathing to mine, his breath growing deeper as well. Finally, the tip of the knife emerged from the bloody pulp. His breath out a sigh, as if he had come out of his own leg. I regained frozen, worried that any sound or motion would get him going again. Eventually, his breathing relaxed. He was bleeding a lot. His fingers hovered over the wound he created. Too much. His hand bulged into a fist, withdrawn and can't read. Chastity, rather than violence. He let out a breath and stood up. My body finally released a friction of tension it was holding. Do you want me to stitch you up? Okay, this is where it starts getting green, meaning it has to be done. I think it's yes. Prepare yourself, yes, that's okay. Gotta flirt with him. You know it will hurt, don't you? But you need to stop bleeding too. You're a tough one. Survivor. Very interesting. Well, let's fix you up then. He turned to gather a medical kit and bottle from the cabinets behind him. He sat down and placed the objects on the ground. As he picked through it, I was a bit surprised to see how clean it actually looked. Individually wrapped, sterilized supplies looked so out of place in his bloody fingers. He tore a tiny packet and pulled out a carved needle. Anxious energy flowed through me like a wave. Why is he moving so slowly? I tore my gaze away from the needle and found the answer. He was staring at me. You're sweating. I instantly examined him. So are you. He lowered the needle to my torn up thigh. I switched reflectively, anticipating pain. He lowered his knee over mine and held down my other leg firmly. He brushed the needle over the largest gap wound. I switched again, but his body kept mine restrained. He clicked his tongue appreciatively. This will hurt. Before I could react, the needle shot through my ruined skin. My gasp was surprised, devoted into a groan of pain. He pushed the needle through the other side of the wound, expecting a fresh cry. His concentration didn't waver. He kept moving the needle. In, I squirmed. Out, I screamed. He was moving faster. I couldn't keep track anymore. Why? He pulled the strings smoothly and tied them with mechanical precision. Why is he moving so quickly? Is this mercy? Through waves of pain, I tried to concentrate on his face. No, it's not mercy. This is obsession. He can't stop. I didn't think even he could slow down. I tried to relax as he finished. Eventually, he paused, scanning my leg. I slowly lowered my gaze and held in a gasp. They're perfect. The length of the cuts, strings, the distance between stitches, something about the unwavering information made me uneasy. He was panting and sweating. Okay, man, we get it. You enjoyed this. Back up. What do you think, my living? They're perfect. He let out a genuine laugh. I wasn't sure if he picked up on my incredulous tone. Well, I am an inspiring canvas. Anyway, we still have one more thing to do. I bawled at the idea of any more torture. Need to clean you up. I let out a small sigh of relief. It would be no good if you got infected. I looked down at my freshly stitched, bloody thigh. The anger blush of bruising was already spreading out from the wounds. He opened another packet from the medical kit. It had a wipe inside. This will sting a bit. I sucked in a breath, prepared for the worst, yet he moved barely gently. He rubbed the wipe over my leg, carefully cleaning the blood. It did sting a bit near the cuts, but certainly not as bad as anything I had endured. I gasped as his hand dipped between my thighs. Forgot about this part. There's blood here, too. He seemed to enjoy my reaction. I tried not to think too hard about it. There. Mostly clean. Mostly. He grabbed the bottle beside the kit. This will sting a lot. He opened the bottle and immediately poured it all over my injuries. A scream. I screamed out in an instant. Immense burning. I thought it was acid at first, but thankfully the pain began to subside quickly. Alcohol. Should be nice and clean now. I felt my body slumping forward, pulling at my bonds of my wrist. I could barely feel them. Feeling a bit worn out? Now that the pain was starting to dull, my head was starting to feel heavy. I couldn't think of a response, but it didn't seem like he was expecting one. He cupped my face in his hand. Oh. Not okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at what I was supposed to do. His hand was rough but warm. A simple touch, a gentle gesture. I was starving for comfort, and I wasn't about to be picky. I can see why you might be tired after all that. That was a little bit, extreme. But you're very exciting. The buzzing pain was distracting me. What the hell was he talking about? I'm so glad I brought you home. I feel like I'm getting to know you very well. And as much as I push you to the edge, I want to make this last. So, I'll let you rest. We'll have time for all that later. He stood up straight and in a motion to leave. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Right? Yeah, don't leave me. Oh, are you scared to be lonely? I shrank back into the pool. I couldn't stop my outburst. I barely understood it. Don't worry, Ray. Just rest, and I'll be back to play with you again. I promise. He finally turned to walk away as I swallowed in my pain and embarrassment. The stairs creaked as he thumped casually up the door. With a heavy thud, I knew I was alone. I let out a sigh. For a while, I could hear footsteps, but eventually only silence remained with me. The pain in my legs was a dull throb. I tried to consider my options. Oh, hi, Ren. I forgot you were there. Give me a moment to, We're not supposed to interact. Shit. We're not supposed to interact with him at all. Give me a moment to get my mouse. Is he still there? Oh, shoot. No. I was just making sure. Can I... Hold up. Give me a moment. I gotta fix how I have this laid out. Hopefully you guys did not see who was there. A return, go back. Use the hand buttons until free. There you go. I froze, not quite believing I was free. So we're trying to get my mouse out of the way. It worked. My heart started racing. What do I do now? I don't think I'd get this far. I leaned against the pool and shakily got to my feet, wincing at my stitches protested. Okay. Ugh. I don't think Ren's anywhere. Nope. On the right side. Rows of various wrenches. Stop it, mouse. Get away. As I was considering the possibility of the weapon, a glint of metal caught my eye near the back of the drawer. A knife. I pulled it out and my heart started pounding. We're supposed to... get the knife. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for. The grip of the knife was close to the drawer. And then use the rest button. I reached into the pool and leaned against it with a sigh. I've done all I can. Now I just need to get rest. I slid down until I was in my original position. I considered the discarded duct tape on the floor. I'd better put this back on over my wrist. The plan started to form in my mind. It's loose enough now. I should be able to get out if I need to. I stuffed the knife under my thigh to hide it. I just have to wait for the right time when his guard is down. And then... oh my god, I get it. It's Ren. I swear to god, anytime he's on screen, everyone's just like... we have to find my darling husband. What do you see in him? He makes me laugh. That's every time you guys see him. I gulped. I just have to do it. I pulled the loose duct loose tape over my wrist and sat looking exactly how he left me. Then finally, my head drooped. Okay, so we should be at day 2 now. My body ached from climbing. That's right, I was climbing a tree. I'm gonna just kind of skip this part until we wake up, because this part really ain't important. Something was shaking me. Good morning, my labeling. Or maybe I should say good noon. You were sleeping very deeply. My nervous system was awake, but my brain was still catching up. The dull throb in my legs made it itself known against my will. I would have let you rest. But I can't wait any longer. We just have so much to do. I knew I wasn't going to like where this was going. But somehow I was surprisingly glad for the company. But first, a couple things. You don't mind if I film, do you? You're so done with these. No, I think it's actually funny because you guys are just like, man, I hate you kill me every time, Strade. Only for one reason. Strade. I think it's just funny how you guys simp for the character that has like 2 minutes of screen time. It's okay. You're so sweet. Don't worry, you won't even notice it. By the way, we're getting to that right door. You guys will be so happy when we get to that right door. For all you spicy lovers. Because something's gonna happen. I hope. Knock on wood. I looked around trying to find a camera. See? I couldn't find it. I sighed out and let it go. But I'm sure the camera is the least of my problems. He suddenly pulled something out of his pocket, causing me... What? Causing me to what? Causing me to slightly flinch. Don't flash. Nope. I also have something for you. A granola bar. I realize I've been forgetting to feed you. I can't have you passing out from hunger. Of all reasons. You need your energy. My big toe. He unwrapped the bar and held it up to my face. Eat the bar quickly, Okay, eat the bar quickly. I know, guys, we have the knife. We're not gonna use it. I immediately went to the bar and took a huge bite. I didn't care how I looked anymore. I was hungry. I barely chewed the first bite before going in for another one. I half expected him to tear the bar away, to trick me somehow, but he held it steadily as ravenishly pulled it down. Hungry, huh? I answered his question by yanking the chunk of the bar from his hand with my teeth. You can chew. I won't take it away. I held out a breath and slowed down a bit. Before I knew it, he was holding a piece too small for me to bite away. He took my momentary hesitation as an invitation. He pushed the last bit in between my lips, brushing his fingers over my skin just a little too long. He stood up and dusted his hands off of his shirt. The tiny meal did make me feel a little better. It's, thanks. The phrase came out electrically. Still polite, huh? I can tell that was difficult for you, huh? My relief was short-lived. He was staring at me. I shifted nervously as he studied my body. Oh, bless me, sorry if that was loud, guys. Holy shoot. You guys are probably trying to fall asleep listening to this. Your stitches look pretty good. I looked down at my mangled body. My throat tightened. He's going to do more. He looked scared. He shifted his weight a bit closer. 2 nights alone, tied to a pole in a strange man's basement. I'm sure you know that no one will find you here, so it's just you. And me. And you know I'm gonna kill you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for saying bless you. Do you think it will be today? Oh, will I play with you again? I squeezed my legs together. What is he on about? Maybe I'll cut you all new stitches open. Or maybe I'll cut out your organs and make you eat it. I bet you'd look so cute with your liver in your mouth. You were going a bit pale. Okay. I got another idea. I really don't want to hear any more of his ideas. I almost wish he just stopped talking to get it over with. Why don't I let you have some control, huh? You get to choose what we do next. Wait quietly. I swallowed nervously. He turned to the cabinets and took some time looking at different tools. I couldn't quite see what he was doing, but I heard a click. Yes, that's good. I'll have to choose the drill. Oh no. Manual versus automatic. I heard an unmistakable whirl of a drill. Okay, Ray, here's your choice. You're being so dumb. Drill or hammer? I'll pick the drill. The drill. I choose the drill. The drill? Good choice. It's the better choice from the hammer. I was secretly hoping you would choose it. Oh, we are so close to killing you. It's gonna be an eye for an eye. He pulled the hammer down and kneeled next to me. No pun intended, because that's what we're going for. An eye for an eye. I flinched as he pulled the trigger and waved the spinning drill bit to my face. This can do a lot of damage, you know. You're pretty brave for picking it. I felt like I was being pushed through a corridor when he was closing and pushing me closer to the killing machine. I smelled blood and envisioned a slaughterhouse. My free hand running over my thigh shocked me out of his. Hold up. Anyway, the Demon Slayer movie. I know. I can't spoil it. I can't spoil it. But guys, it made me cry. Once you guys watch the movie, you're gonna be like, man, Akaza, I'm so sorry I hated you for killing Rengoku. But stop, it's my opinion, so you guys don't have to feel sorry for him. Your legs are a bit chewed up still. Maybe we should give your arms some attention. I tried to sit in my position defensively, but as usual, it was no use. Trying to turn away only exposed my shoulder to him more. Which hand do you mostly use? I don't know. I don't know what hand I use, apparently. Keyword, we all cried. I couldn't think properly. Tears pricked the corner of my eyes. He laughed wholeheartedly. You forgot which hand of yours? You're so funny. He took a moment to settle himself. Okay, I'll just pick one for you. Don't worry. He grabbed my arm. Step back! Step back! He wasn't waiting anymore. Panic exploded to the front of my mind. Then he pushed the cold, blunt tip into my skin with crushing force. Get ready. Stop. Leave me alone. The moment of an explosion of sound of pain, the spinning metal tore through my flesh with vigorous force. The blood splattered on my own face. I hardly even realized I was screaming. He wasn't letting go. He wasn't stopping. So much noise, the drill, my screaming, and he was screaming too. Suddenly the drill stopped. He was panting and shaking. The bit was still lodged deep in my arm. My scream had developed into a trembling moan of pain that sounded so alien to me. Think you'll go through the bone? His voice was so slow and heavy that I didn't register what he was saying at first. I tried to ready myself this time. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Relax. Apparently we relax. We relax. I relaxed my muscles and accepted my fate. He pulled the trigger, and an agonizing like never felt shot through my arm to the rest of my body. Hey, don't pass out now. My whole arm hurt so much that even my fingertips felt like they were bruised and broken. I could barely tell what he pulled a bit out from my arm. That's good. He barely cut my chin and looked at my face. Yeah, you can handle a bit more. I tried to say no, to scream, but it felt like I couldn't control my tongue. I only managed a grumbling mess of panic and distress. He moved the drill a bit over to my knee. He can't really have you running away anymore. No. Oh. For a fleeting moment, excruciating as hell. In a split second, I felt the drill spin back to life, tearing through my skin, the clenching grinding through the bone just beneath. My head was pounding. No, my whole body was throbbing. My throat was sore. I tasted blood. Was I screaming? Oh, now. Come on. There you are. My arm, my knee. The pain was overwhelming. I was feeling nauseous. Stay with me. I know. It was too much. He was petting my head. Somehow, it made the pain feel slightly better. I ground my teeth. Part of me felt stupid for enjoying it. Stop it. Stop it. You're actually gonna make me cry. Please. But the rest of me was willing to accept any tiny relief, no matter where it came from. I know it hurts. There's a bright side of the drill, though. Small holes. You won't need any stitches. Groan and pain. I remember this one. I don't have the energy to acknowledge his banter. I just wanted him to stop already. He seemed to examine my leg, though pain seized most of my attention. Just a bandage, I think. He got up and rummaged through the cabinets again. I slumped against the floor. I breathed a shaky sigh of relief. My whole body hurt like hell, but at least he seemed to be winding down, and I survived. I heard him washing his hands in the sink. Then he came back. Okay, that had been. He received a wad of wet paper towels. He raised it to my arm, and I winced back, remembering the alcohol, but it was just water. The pressure still hurt my damaged muscles, but the water was warm. My cheeks flushed as he touched me. He wasn't gentle, but I wanted more. You've got blood on your face, too. Before I could answer, he raised the wet towel, now pink with blood, to my face. I don't want to moan. I don't want to moan. Oh, God. Oh, my God. You freaks. As soon as he ran the warm towel over my skin, I mentaled. His hand froze in place. What was that? My mind went blank. Did I just use the knife button? Wait, Strade's really close. I watched him while Oh, I should actually probably say. Oh, never mind. I messed that up. Oopsie daisies. Gotta go through that all again. Give me a moment. Shit. I hate that. Now I gotta go through all this again. Luckily, I have the skip button. Cry. Play his hand. Yeah. I think let him do it. I hate all this. Don't rush me, Katie. Don't rush me, Katie. Don't rush me, Katie. I'm rushing myself. Yes. They're perfect. Lean into it. Don't leave me. Sure, I think was the answer right. I don't know, like, what it means. Like, hold up, growth pain. Like, how close can he get? Oh, shit. I think this is as close as he can get. You know what that means, guys. I swear to... Hold up, can we just go back just one bit? Let me save real quick. Let me save, just in case he's not as close as he needs to be. I watched him while moving my wrist carefully, and concentrated on moving as little as possible as I slipped one hand out of the table. Squirmin'. I gulped as my thoughts raced. I moved my body against his, planning into his anticipation. My fingers crept towards the hilt of the knife. I could feel his breath. Part of me didn't want to do it. My will to survive had stomped down my growing feelings of... I mentally shook myself. My hand closed around the handle. Now, everything seemed to slow down for a moment. There was no scream, only silence between us as my fingers slid away from the hilt. Oh, damn, we're dead. You got me. His voice had a growl choke to it. Now it's my turn. The reality of the situation crashed over me like icy water. I scrambled backwards. My newly freed hand slipped over the basement floor. Oh, this is new. Wow. This is new to me, guys. This is new. The knife lashed forward and sank into the meat of my leg. I screamed as he pulled me back towards him. I tried to fight back, but my limbs were frozen in fear. But his onslaught was solid as a machine. Oh shit, we're so screwed. Not the fire alarm! What did the fire alarm ever do to you? Guys, the fire alarm! The fire alarm! He slammed the blade of his knife into my chest. The force knocked the wind out of me. Oh, hi, Strade, hi. I laid motionless under him as he pulled the knife out of my chest. His own blood poured from the wound onto mine. I like you so much. I want to play with you forever. He coughed as he raised the bloody point to my face. His other hand passed over my face, smearing both our blood. What have I done? I wanted to be with him too. The tip approached my eyes. The poor fire alarm. The tip approached my eyes shakingly, and it sank right in. My body ached, and my mouth opened wide for a scream that couldn't form. The mental edge escaped my eye socket and messily carved out. I'm skipping that. I'm sorry. I cannot describe it. Was he laughing or coughing? First, I heard the knife clatter to the floor. With his weight collapsed onto me. I couldn't breathe. A wet hand slipped across the mess of the floor and took up my face. Were our hearts slowing down together? I raised a shaking arm to touch my hand. I could feel his face against my other cheek moving, trying to talk, but nothing came out. That was like my fire alarm. Oh my god. Okay, so finally we're back here. I'm gonna load here. Guys, no credit. We got an achievement. What was it? It was on here. If you saw it up here. Oh, right here. Neck. I want these red ones, guys. I swear to God, this game is not gonna leave my thoughts until I find out how to get those red ones, guys. Anyways, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna start skipping through until we get to something new. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh great. Basically, we just have to go to night 1 instead of day 2. So I'm just gonna try and get the lie achievements. Oh wait, have I never gotten? Honestly, if I better. Last week. Oh. That's silly, but man, you have such a weird school. We're just gonna cry. Pat his hand. Okay, night one, I'm just gonna rest. Cause like there's nothing we can do. Oh shoot, hold up. This is day one. Okay. Okay, night one. Look at the top of the screen. Hi, Ren. Stay quiet. I just realized, what ending am I doing right now? I should have probably looked. Rest, right? Okay. What ending am I going for right now? Just so anyone's asking. My man! Okay, right now we're going, you bit more than you could chew. And then we're gonna do You Got the Axe, which I think is a lot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save right here, because basically that's where we have to go off for, the next one. The next one we really have to go through the whole intro until night 3. Night 1 is basically the same. So I'm gonna keep night 1. Cause like some of these are like you have to go until night 3, and I'm trying to do this really quick, so sorry to anyone who's like, oh man, my man's. Hi, we can, oh, fudge. So I'm just gonna start skipping. I'm so sorry guys, but we're gonna start skipping. Okay, this should be day 2, so kind of, just gonna start going through. Pick the drill because it's the safest one. Right-handed. With the axe. Oh god. Yippee! Oh shoot. No, you guys probably. Oh man, I should have not. Anyways, guys, it's your man. It's your man, guys. Watch him skyrocket. Anyways. Who are you? Ren. Oh, I'm Ray. I know. He talks about you a lot. He straight up appeared in my mind like a lightning strike. I knew then, without a doubt, I was awake. 1,000 questions exploded in my mind. One rose to the top and fell out of my mouth before I could recognize them. Will you help me? I can't. Look, it's not that I don't want to, okay? I want to last a long time. As long as you're alive, he'll leave me. But he doesn't know I'm here. I'm not supposed to be down here. Are you Like me then? He sighed. Yeah, I guess you could say that. You see this collar? It's a shock collar. He always has a remote for it. If I do anything wrong, or if I step outside the house, electrocute me. I took a moment to process the onslaught of new information. Oh my god, not you too! So you can't do anything? Now you're getting it. How did you end up like this? Like, here. I am probably a lot like you. I was at a bar and, he took me home. He dived me to the pool and, it's okay. You don't need to say. I know what he does. Right? Well, I guess he liked me. Maybe it's his stupid ears or whatever. But one day, he said he didn't want to kill me anymore. And then, he put his collar on me. And here I am. I see. I try to calm down the storm in my head. I don't think he's dangerous, but I don't think he can save me either. Man, you guys are like a cult. Look, I can't help you much, but he suddenly crouched down to the floor. Sometimes he takes me back down here and leaves me, so I hide these. He lifted up the grate of the drain in the middle of the floor. He withdrew a tiny pill bottle. Painkillers. Oh. Why would I ever hurt you? Warning, one of the endings, we will have to hurt him. But man. Can we just... No. Oh shoot, hold up. Oh crap, no. Back. Back. Can we just... admire that? Admire it, guys. Admire it. Take your screenshots. Take them all. Get your screenshots. I know you want them. Take your screenshots. I need a drink, so this would be a good time. Going to meow. Oh, hello, my cat. My cat is saying hello. I'm sorry, guys. I see the chat going, but I can't read it because my cat is wanting attention. Like the mic, baby? Oh, you're so cutie, little kitty cat. Can I play my game now? I can help but notice the large curved claw on his fingertip. What if he's lying? I shook my head instantly. None of that matters. I leaned forward and pulled the pill between my lips. His touch lingered for a split second longer than I anticipated. Or had I imagined that? It was difficult to swallow with my dry mouth, but I eventually managed. He put the bottle back into the crate. If you're alone, you can get it with your feet. It's not easy, but it's not like you'll have anything else to do. And one last thing. The night footage gets deleted automatically after a couple of days. He won't find out if you don't make him have a reason to check. So don't give him a reason to check. Anyway, I have to go. I've pushed this far already. Are you joining the stream, kitty? Lay back down. What do I have to do? Oh, okay. You guys are gonna hate me. Oh, you guys are so gonna hate me. Oh, you guys are so gonna hate me. Oh, you guys are so gonna hate me. Oh, you so. Oh. Oh, please spare me, guys. Please spare me. I did something wrong. Please don't get mad at me. Please spare me. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me. As he got closer, I reached under my thigh to grasp the knife I'd hidden. If he won't help me escape, he's too far gone. My fingers closed around the handle. He's another barrier to my freedom. I lunged at him with the strength and speed I could muster. I'm sorry, guys. Please. I'm sorry. Oh, but hold up, guys. You get a nice screenshot of Ren. He stumbled back. He moved so quickly I could barely see him. ... You. He leaned and slammed me against the pole. I was helping you. He gripped the knife and tried to get it between us. A claw hand lashed my wrist, and the knife fell instantly to my side. I couldn't react before another blow landed on my chest. I slid down to the ground, trying to shield myself from his attacks with my arm. A hand lashed out and grabbed my head. Then it slammed to the concrete floor. Beg him to stop. Wait, stop! A balled fist hit me in the gut. I winced, trying to scream. Oh, speak, please. You and I screamed as his claws dug into my bandaged arm. You think you can try to kill me? And then call time out? He practically hissed through his teeth. Or maybe I should let Strade finish you off. He can cut little bits off you and make you swallow them. And I'll be sitting upstairs in a bubble bath listening to you cry and choke. Guys, he's a bubble bath man. And when you finally stop, I'll make some fucking popcorn. Did you know he has cameras down here? He's gonna watch you scream and bleed to death on repeat while he jerks off. Oh. I should have not said that. It's YouTube. They're probably gonna be like, A laugh came from stairs, erupting us both. Oh. You're being cruel, Ren. We both stared, paralyzed at the third figure emerging from the darkness. So, what's going on? His eyes were locked on Ren. The question wasn't for me. Ray tried to kill me. Really? Strade gave me an appraising glance, but kept his attention on Ren. Why would Ray try to kill you? This time he focused on me. Annie. I'm gonna say this is a new. We have so much more. No, we're just gonna save here. Okay, it says any choice, but what do we think we should do? If you guys say this is gonna be a threesome, no, please get that out of your head. Blame Ren, blame Strade, blame Fear, or fall apart. He was trying to murder me. He was trying to murder me. We cannot blame Ren, guys. If we blame Ren, your cult just shouldn't exist if we blame Ren. Blame Strade K. Because you kidnapped me, you tortured me, and left me in this fucking basement. You're going to kill me if I don't do something? Mixed emotion battled with adrenaline inside me. It wasn't his fault. I just don't want to die. Strade's laughed abruptly cut off my train of thought. Maybe I've asked my wrong question. Ren, why would Ray be able to try and kill you? Because I came down to the basement while you have a guest. That's right. No, it's not Ren's fault. Guys, your cult needs to band up. And why would you do that? I just wanted to talk to somebody. Strade took a moment to think about Ren's reply. You were lonely, weren't you? Yes. You were lonely and you came to speak to Ray, only to be attacked. I can see why you'd be angry. I think you should finish this fight. Wouldn't it be right for me to take it from you after all that? Wait, I don't want to kill Ray. Not really. It'll be easy. Just put your teeth onto Ray's neck. Hold on, wait a minute. Please, Strade, I don't want to. Just a moment ago, you seemed very much wanting to do. I just... Put your teeth on Ray's neck. No, my baby. My baby. My baby. My baby. No. Hold up. Say less. No. Why are we saying say less? Lexi, you came here at the wrong time. You came here at the wrong time. Okay, fine. You guys are freaks. I'll make it fast. Oh, wait. I struggled against Ren's surprisingly tight grip again. He lowered his mouth to my neck. I could feel his teeth trembling against my skin. And please. For a moment, I only felt Ren's breath and a warm drop on my neck. Then, fangs plunged into my throat and clamped down. Oh, damn! Damn! For the next moment, a massive chunk of my neck was torn away. He held me down as I bled out onto the floor. Man. Bit off more than you can chew. The cult is getting bigger and it scares me. Okay, what's next? Let's see, what is next? Why is this not... That's a lot of blood. It's your neck. Of course it's a lot of blood. Now it's you got the axe, right? Okay, we're gonna have to go to night 1. Where were we? Yeah, I think we were here. Night 1. Oh wait, no guys. We gotta go to night 2. Who are you? Wake me.
Guys, we're gonna have to attack him again. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to attack him again. We're attacking him again. You guys, I'm so sorry. The run cult. Okay, I gotta get my mouse ready. Can I use WSD? Oh, I just took a screenshot. Great, love that. Keep fighting. I couldn't give up. I screamed as he dug his claw into my bandaged arm, but I kept searching for the floor with my free hand for the knife. I'm going to kill you myself. My fingers connected with the grip and adrenaline surged through my body. Oh! I slammed the blade towards him. Oh, God. Wait, hold up. What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to win this? Oh, succeed. Succeed. Damn, boy. I should not be laughing. He... Guys can have that picture. You guys probably won't enjoy it, but you guys can have that picture. He blocked the knife, but the momentum tossed him to the floor. There's the knife again, added by gravity. I aimed to his heart closer. No, no. He's shaking. Can I really do this? Bro, we're about to kill him, and all you can say is, we're on top of him now. Why is the red cult rising? The red cult is rising. Something smashed into the side of with my force of a sledgehammer. Slowly, I began to recognize the second figure in the basement. He kicked me off. What were you doing down here? I told you it was dangerous. And now I have to kill Ray. Oh. No. I tried to scramble away, but his foot landed on my gut, not my sensitive side. I didn't think I would ever have to worry about you fighting with our gift. I didn't mean to. I wasn't finished either. My itch hasn't been scratched. Looks like that's your job again now. Oh, wait, please. You don't have to kill Ray. We can just... Then, say goodbye, Ren. No! Wait! Give Ren 2 more days. He sighed, dejecting as he raised his axe. No! I raised my arms to defend myself one last time, and... died. There, we got the axe. Now, it is time for what ending? Collectibles. Oh! Another Ren one! I can... Wait, really? Is it another Ren one? Oh. I'm going to enjoy this one. Alright guys, we're starting from the top. You guys are going to enjoy this because you guys are just going to sit here and wait. Oh shoot. Quietly. My game is... Screw. Help someone help me, this guy kidnapped me. Anyways, Ren literally said, I just heard someone scream, but peace. Okay, we just have to live. Oh, be resistant. Shh. Just accept it. I need the health. I need the health. I need the health. Oh, my sirens? Ew, don't call me that. Shake it off. We have to be defiant. Hey guys, we have to be defiant. Okay, night one, look at the top of the corner, stay quiet, yada yada. Use the hand. Gotta get the knife. Take the knife. Rest. Sorry that I'm skipping through this. And we still have to be resistant. Fucking great. If I don't get this, I'm choosing to let me go. Hit drill, because this is better option. I'm not telling you anything. Relax. Oh I didn't use the knife! Did I use the knife? Oh, it's probably because my sanity went down. Crap. Crap. I love life. I hate this part when I like get bored of reading his text because it's basically just the same thing over and over again. I think I just need to stay quiet. Because all I just need to do is, it says right here, any choice to remain alive and be resistant. Try not to react, I guess. Struggle, maybe? I'm saving just in case I accidentally screwed up. Okay, do we just... I want to get the beer. We need health and shit. Oh, shoot. Please, 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 please. Keep my sanity, keep my sanity, keep my sanity. Okay, this time we're not killing. We're not killing. We're not trying to hurt Ren. But your Ren Colt, guys. Your Ren Colt. Your Ren Colt is back. Your Ren Colt. The Ren Colt must come back. I know they will. They see Ren and okay. Who are you? And of course he's Ren. Are you like me then? You like me then? Then why did you come down here? Why'd you come down here? Why'd you come down here? Nom 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 nom. Thank you for the painkillers, Ren. Arf 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 arf. What? What? Hold up. Left hand drawer. Take some dice. Oh, we can dash. Oh, it's the room. The pharmacy room. It's so dark in here. I fumbled for the light switch for a moment before finding it. That's a little better. The computer desk and a well-used couch. I walked into the room and closed the door behind me. In a moment of panic, I hurriedly examined the door. But it was just a simple double-latched lock on the inside with me. I sighed in relief. I turned my attention back to the room. Aside from the old couch, there was a pile of filing equipment. And of course, the computer desk. The computer. Oh my god, there's a fucking fox. What is with Strade's addiction to foxes? I moved as quickly as my injured leg would allow me to and sat in the desk chair. I tapped away at the keyboard, willing the computer to wake up. Come on, come on. There. My heart dropped beside of the login screen. No, please. I looked around myself, hoping the password would be written on a paper. This is where we get eaten. I ain't gonna say any more, but we get here. There wasn't nothing. I wanted to slam my fist on the table in frustration, but I caught myself. I can't make any noise, and I guess I can't contact the internet and call for help. I sank into the chair in defeat. I guess I'd better go back. I got up and tried to put the computer chair exactly where I found it. Then I opened the latch, stepped back into the basement, and let it close quietly behind me. I swallowed in my disappointment. I have to find some other way out of here. If there's another door, can we go through it? No. Okay, what do we do now? Use the rest button. And then we just have to live to here. You drill a hole in it. Don't touch it. Don't touch my hole. Just let me move my arms. We forgot to put our ties back on, guys. We forgot to put our ties back on. We forgot to put them on. Nothing, it just loosened by itself, guys. Just loosened by itself. It's nothing, it just loosened by itself. Really? But a bit difficult to believe. Excuse my arms, and I couldn't tell if he was being playful or threatening. but it doesn't really matter. He gripped my arm and pulled me upwards. Oh, it's the drill time. Drill. We love the table saw. Alright. Good night, Hitoshi Shinzo. Remember. You remember what I told you. Anyways, good night, girly. Or boy, I don't know. Bye. Love you. Good night. Can I use a space button? Getting my mouse ready just in case. Oh, I can't use a space button. Good to know. Oh, good night, girly. You're missing the best part where we get to kill him. What? Gotta kill him. It's the red room. Fast asleep on the couch. I stalked, silent as the grave, stopped next to the couch, hovering over his sleeping form. Warning, guys, I'm about to torture the fuck out of him. Warning, I'm about to torture him. His wrists were right there. I looked at the ties I was carrying suddenly, as if they were precious diamonds. I just have to fast. Then he won't be able to do anything. Hee hee. I mentally made a map of the quickest way to do it. I didn't want to move. I was scared to touch him. Another snore and a message I need to hear. This opportunity won't last. I forced my body into action. I gripped his wrist and held them together. I slipped a tie under his wrist and pushed the ends through the hole, desperately precision. I pulled it tight. His body jerked. I quickly wrapped another one around his wrist and pulled it tight whilst he was still waking up. Man, I can get used to that. It's my turn to become the kidnapper. Huh? He immediately tried to pull his wrist apart. What the fuck? Stop. No. His whole body suddenly thrashed. I can't. I'll fucking kill you. Oh. I brandished the knife and held it to his throat. He recognized my threat, yet he still twitched, silencing himself slightly on the blade. I looked down to check if his ties still held strong, and I saw blood. He pulled so hard he cut himself on the plastic. Okay, just I'll let you go. Cut the ties and I'll let you go. His voice wavered. I expected him to be scared, but this was different. Do I have to do this? I've been doing this. Sorry, I'm just looking at the other ones. Okay. He jerked, twisting, as if the ties were burning him, and suddenly arched back and yelled like an animal. I'll let you go. I jabbed the knife back up to his neck. Shut up. For a second. He was smirking, shaking and sweating. What? You can't handle a little taste of your own medicine? I flicked the knife under his chin, but he barely paid any attention. It was the ties that seemed to bother him. An incredible scoff escaped me. You can't take being tied up. He clenched his jaw and his muscles jumped, injuring himself again on his bounds. It was clear as a confession to me. He was never good at hiding his feelings. I couldn't help but laugh. It was a strange sound. I can't believe it. I can do all these things to him? I ran the blade of the knife up to his face, watching his reaction. He didn't scream or cry, but he definitely shook and breathed harder. How many people did you do this to? I wonder. He clenched his jaw, then answered, Plenty. So you know you deserve this. This time, it was him laughing, but it wasn't a laugh I'd heard before. It was dry and bitter. Sure, if you believe in deserving. I slammed the knife through his bicep. This time he screamed, and I relished it. I watched his body sweat and his wrist tug again and again against the sharp plastic. I kept my grip on the knife. And I think this is where I can just do what I want. Oh, this is gonna love. Can Taskmaster leave me alone? There we go. Twist the blade. Oh, I do. And you just definitely deserve this. I twisted the knife in his flesh and watched him scream again. This time his cry ended in pained, shuddered groan. I was interrupted by a light flashing on the other side of the room. I looked towards the light and saw his computer had woken up. A little pop-up read, "Upload complete." What's this? Why don't you watch it and find out? I searched the screen, trying not to lose in the multiple windows full of files listed with code. I saw a video file on the desktop. Fib and cutting. That's it. I ground my teeth. Didn't take a rocket scientist to guess what that file was. I thought about ignoring him and leaving it, but I got a better idea. Okay, Strade. Let's watch it. I clicked the file and the video started. I instantly recognized the basement, but in my usual spot, there was someone else. It was a woman. She had dark hair and a softer build, like me. She was in nothing but underwear, a tank top and shorts. But the details I had noticed were most of her injuries. Fresh stitches and bloody bandages adorned her. One bandage over her face, covering what I could only assume was a missing eye. She was shaking and crying, begging to be let go. I gulped and almost turned away. No, she's already dead. And I'm going to watch this. I gripped the hilt of the knife as if to choke it. This can be for her as much as it is for me. Strade walked confidently into shot. He was wearing almost the same outfit, except this time, a bulky mask covered his head. He spent some time showing off his captive. She was so pretty. Shut up. There. There's a moment in the video I was waiting for. Strade had taken out his knife and cut a swallow line across Hannah's belly. I paused the video and turned to Strade. Too much for you, huh? I'm gonna warn you, we are probably going to do the same thing on the video as we are to him. I do warn you, this is gonna... what is this gonna be qualified as? Knife violence? Self-harm / suicide, body dysmorphia, and, what else? There's definitely something else. Definitely knife violence. Very high. Probably assault with power tools, because knife can be qualified as a power tool. And probably mind-breaking things. So please be careful. I could feel myself grinning widely at him. One step at a time, buddy. I pulled his arms out of the way and pointed my knife at his belly. There. The great connection. I started to swallow, cut on him. He struggled and hissed in pain, but it was faintly easy to continue the cut. Oh God, I hate this. Oh. Once it was done, I admired my handiwork. Blood started to trickle from him to his rivulets? Okay, who cares? He was quiet, confused. I went back to the computer and hit play. The Strade in the video was talking, but I wasn't listening. I was only watching. Waiting. Oh, wait, no, wait! His voice was suddenly filled with panic. The real Strade was bargaining and begging behind me now. He must have figured out what I was doing. I ignored him as I watched. Strade pulled Anna's tongue out and held the knife up to it. Ren! Screams erupted all around me. Anna screamed in agony. The digital Strade screaming with her. Strade in the flesh screamed behind me as well, but it wasn't as usual bizarre echo of his victim's feelings. His scream was his own, for once. Strade lifted his bound legs and kicked at the wall before screaming for Ren again. I paused the video. Ren! Ren is not going to. I heard a bang door leading down the stairs. A click followed us fast. Light footsteps made me freeze in place. Ah, Hitoshi Shinsho, you left the wrong time. Ren burst through the door. What the fuck? Kill Ray! You don't have to do anything. Just go back upstairs and this will be all over. Ren, my fox, help me. No! A flash of teeth and claws. He attacked me to group to the ground before I could even resist what happened. I searched frantically for my knife. My search was cut short as claws tore through my abdomen. He wasn't the person who helped me before. He was an animal. I screamed as he slashed through my flesh again. My hands shot out and clapped over my throat, cutting the scream short. I fought frantically, my mind screaming nothing but survival. Like prey. His claws sank into my neck as he tore into me with his other hand. He tore me open, spilling my blood and everything else. Damn it. Here I thought I could escape with Ren. Pooh. Soon all I could do was twitch on the floor as my body torn apart. Damn it, Ren! Collectibles. We are getting there. We have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. I'm gonna start doing easier ones, because there are shorter ones with the shorter context, so we can do this just a tiny bit faster, if that's alright. We're gonna load this save. This one is, what is it? Hold up, what is it? So just so we can get through it. He loved you a bit too much, I think. Is this one I love you a bit too much? I do not know, but warning. Do I know you? Ray. Say nothing. Yeah. No thanks, I'm good. Stay silent. I think I've had enough. Push his arm. I think we're just supposed to bore him. I think it's the board. Just boring him out. Yeah, we're just supposed to bore him. This is really just it. Okay, we're gonna go back because this is all new, so say nothing. He leaned close and stared at me. There was something different about his demeanor. Ray, the natural warmth I had gotten used to seemed to be seeping out of his words. I didn't answer him. You know, I really thought you'd be more fun than this. When I met you at the bar, I was so sure it was fate. You were so exciting on the outside. Again, he looked at me expectantly. I wasn't about to start giving him what he wants now. I looked him in the eyes. That made it clear I wasn't going to respond. He slapped me across the face hard. I reeled from the force in surprise, my ears ringing. After catching my breath, I sat up straight, silently. He leaned in close to me and reached behind me. I'll make you scream. The blade of the knife I never noticed slashed through the tape behind me. He backed away from me. I shifted my weight, trying to get up. At the same time, he lifted my heel and slashed just behind it. I couldn't help but groan in pain. The knife plunged in my upper thigh. Cries of pain built up beneath his teeth. He pulled my body under him with a knife launched in my leg. I wanted to get to know you. He yanked the bloody knife from my thigh. I tried to push him away, but every attempt was fiercely stopped by the knife. Still, I fought with my bloody arm desperately. But I guess I'll have to find out what's inside by... Oh, okay, I'm not going to read this, because that is too much for YouTube. That was too much for YouTube. Oh, your life bled out. That was just... Oh, no, it was just you refused to entertain him, right? Oh, he loved you a bit too much. I think it's the longest one. I think it's the easiest one, too, out of everything else that we can do. So, I think that's what we're gonna do. It was 1, 2, 3, yeah. I should have locked the door now that I'm thinking about it. Oh shit. They should be here soon. Oh, I'm Ray. Really, thanks. Flirt. I hated that this is gonna be the part of the boring stream. It's just me trying to unlock everything. Wait, what? Oh, beg him to let you go. I saw a spider. Hi. Lie. Please just tell me what you want from me. I saw a spider. She saw a spider. I just saw a spider, guys. You're so sweet suddenly. And the way to your heart through your stomach. What a fun surprise. My relief was short-lived. He was staring at me. I shifted nervously as he studied my body. Your stitches look pretty good. I looked down at my mangled body. My throat tightened. He's going to do more. He looked scared. He shifted his weight just a bit closer. 2 nights alone, tied to a pole in a strange man's basement. I'm sure you know that no one will find you here. So, it's just you and me. And you know I'm going to kill you. Do you think it will be today? Or will it play with you again? I squeezed my legs together. What is he on about? Maybe I'll cut you new stitches open. Or maybe I'll cut new ones of your organs and make you... Okay, it's just you letting me go. Choose the drill. Oh, God. Of course it's the drill. It's always the drill. It's always the drill. I don't know. Ah, that's cute. We're just gonna read here from here. He chewed his lip for a moment as if he was wrestling with some concept in his head. I flinched as he suddenly moved again. By the way, he's gonna kill you. So be warned. He dropped to his knees. Oh, never mind. He's going to do more than just kill me. He straddled my legs. I froze. What is happening? First, he extended a hand to caress the side of my face. He then leaned in close so that I could feel his breath on the other side of my neck. I shivered as he pressed his nose and mouth to my skin. I sucked in a deep breath. Can't get enough of you. His mumbling voice was so close to my neck, my hair stood up. Get away! Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away! A surprised half yelp escaped me as an unexpected feeling of his tongue. He licked along the collarbone slowly. I was too shocked to react. A sense of internal alarm as I cultivated throughout my time with him was barley. This was too close. He's too. I gasped as his teeth clamped down at the base of my neck. At first it seemed playful, but he kept biting harder. I squirmed as he tried to push away. He responded with shoving his body against me and breaking my skin. I cried out wordlessly, knowing by now that begging wouldn't get me anywhere. A sound came out from him that was more like a growl than anything human. My struggles became more desperate. I was sure he was going to tear my throat out. But he finally reluctant and let me go as a few drops of my blood trickled down my chest. Oh. I want to hear more. It seemed like I'd seen him like this before, but I knew where it was leading. Slow down, please, York. I cannot read anymore because I know what was gonna happen, so you guys are just gonna have to read it. I will be here clicking. Pause the stream if you guys need more time. Man, I was itching my neck and it's just, I can hear it in my mic. Yeah, I definitely would not be able to read that. All Alrighty. Oh, my mic is all the way over here now. Don't know if you could hear me, but radio, I could not read that. Anyways, we're gonna get to a long one. So, oh, never mind. We're loading to night 1, where we have to, oh shoot, never mind. What is it? I think this was already the one that where we looked at Ren. Any chances to stay alive, so eat it quickly. Thanks. Drill, safer. Not gonna get electrocuted. Alright, you Ren cult, get to work of simping. Get to work. We won't be here for very long, so get your my husband, my darling husband. This much is simple. We have to just kill him. Oh, hi. I'm so glad I get to kill you. I'm not reading this because it's so late that probably no one's gonna care that I'm not reading this. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry to everyone. Make it to night 1. I'm just gonna go to night 2. I should have read that, but it was just him killing you and probably like a chit chat. You guys probably would not give 2 craps about it. Oh, never mind. Leave them alone. Just put the knife in here. wish I could skip this part faster because I feel very uncomfortable during that part. Anyways, look down. Oh. Okay, this is new, so I'm gonna read it. All you Ren fans are gonna love it, so. My legs were still trembling, but I was able to limp forward enough as well. I placed my foot on the first stair carefully. Then, with a little more courage, I began to climb. A creak of the wood instantly froze my body. I waited in the dark, half expecting the world to end. But a long snore from the other side of the basement reassured me. I'm still safe for now. I felt climbing, so slowly and carefully I could swear half an hour had passed. I reached the heavy door. Another swore told me, with his uncertain terms, he wasn't on the other side. I twisted the handle and pushed. Then my heart sank. It's locked! It's locked from the other side! I twisted the knob and adjusted the door every way I could. There's no use. There was a lock on the other side, but I didn't see how that would do to me any good. I pushed any risking panic down. I have to do something. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I have to risk it. I tapped the door gently at first. Ren? I waited patiently, hissing into the door creaked. Nothing. Nothing but ever-passant snore. I knocked again louder. Ren, please. I pressed my ear against the door and waited for a reply. All I could hear was my own blood pouring in my ears. Ren! I banged on the door, desperate, guiding my muscles and lacing through my voice. Ray, stop. I froze, hearing his muffled voice on the other side. Ren, please. I can't help you. Just go back down the stairs. My blood ran cold. The snoring stopped. The click of the door below became upstairs. I was out of options now. Damn it, Ren. I'm not gonna get to escape with him. Wait a minute. Never mind. I slammed the door, even with my mangled hand. Ren! Ren! A creak on the stairs behind me. Please, God, please just open the door. Slowly and steadily thumping, I screamed wordless at the door, at Ren, and heavy hands landed on my shoulders. I wailed as I dragged back down the stairs. I screamed for what this meant. The careless bruising of my battered body barely resisting. Did I do something wrong? Nope, that was it. He pulled me back down into the dark, into the nightmare, and disposed me in the same spot, right next to the fucking wall. I'm back in the fucking building! I didn't have the strength to fight anymore, and I knew, in my current state, I didn't stand a chance against him. I stared at the floor lifelessly as he rummaged through the cabinets. He's gonna light me on fire! Soon he returned with a duct tape and a handful of other items, such a chunk of liquid. He lifted my wrists and tied them together in front of me. No pull this time. He pulled out more tape and bent down and taped around my thighs, and I almost said cleavixes, finding me and forcing me in a kneeling position. Even with all this, it was his silence that bothered me the most. He'd never been so quiet before. I thought we lit on fire. From a small collection of objects, he pulled out a cigar. The silence stretched wider and wider as he used the knife to cut the tip. He's gonna smoke while I'm being set on fire. Then, right before he seemed to be able to light it, he stopped. He set the cigar down. So, the words spread through the silence like a crack on dark glass. I really loved our time together. I feel like I really got to know you. He pulled the tape, finding no give at all. And I want to know, I'll never forget you. Fear coursed through my body like shockwaves. None of his threats or cruel jokes ever came out like this. This was the goodbye. But don't worry. He brushed me with a collar. That ain't a collar, that's a gag. I'm gonna make our last time special. He pulled it around my head, forcing the metal ring between my jaw and fastened it. My mouth was pried wide open. He picked up the jug, tried to protest, but of course, all I could manage was, while my prediction seemed to please him, it didn't stop him. He twisted the cap of the jug and tilted it over me. I ducked as liquid oozed over my head. No, come on. Don't be like that. He stepped behind me and grabbed the back of the ring gag. We're gonna drink it. He's gonna put it down my throat. He pulled down, forcing me to look up straight. Then he poured it again, this time into my open mouth. I coughed and gagged the thick, slurpy liquid. It poured from my mouth all over my body, coaxing my torso, arms, and legs. Finally, he raised his hand and I curled forward, retching as the contents of my mouth spilled onto my lap. But the way it tasted and smelled, and the way it coaxed my body, I could pretty safely assume what it was. Oil. I didn't know when I was crying, but I could taste my tears mixed in with it. I barely managed to catch my breath. But he was already shoving himself. Man, I can't even do anything without this man. Okay, fine. Nope. Can we? Settings mode now. Whoa there. No sexual Okay, hold up. We'll just get the text. We'll not. Well, we're just. You guys have your fun reading it. Okay, we're back to normal. Good. I don't wanna. He was fucking so fucking mad at me. Oh my god. He let out a long, constant sigh and turned back to me, cigar once again in his hand. Perfect. A flicker of a lighter. You were absolutely perfect. The end of cigar glowed with the promise of hell. He blew my eye-watering cloud over my whimpering face. I knew by now that screaming and begging were useless, even without the gag. I'm not gonna even try and say that German, but there we go. Waschashen mich aus binnen. In one smooth sermon motion, he pressed the burning end of the cigar into my exposed skin. I cried out around as it burned my tongue. But tenders of flames erupted from my mouth. Ooh, I'm not gonna read that. That's just. Oh. That was dark. Okay, I think we have 2 more and they're the longest ones. The longest ones. Yep. So, get ready for me to stop talking for a bit. Love you guys. Never mind. We're gonna go to night 1. Shit. Okay, we looked up we got the knife, rest button. Okay, we're just making sure we had everything. You know what? We can just get to save 2 because I think we have all the necessities in save 2. Did I take both? I'm guessing we did, hopefully. I think I understand you now. And I think you and I both know it's the only option. I plunged the knife into his chest. I watched his body tense against the bonds of his jaw widen in silent scream. He finally stopped pulling at the ties and stared at me. He moved his mouth. I instantly leaned forward. He seemed like he was trying to talk, but all I heard was his rasping whines. He didn't seem to move. I watched him. He wasn't moving anymore either. We were frozen for a moment together, like a photograph, till I thought it dripped into my mind. I'm not here with him. I'm not here with anybody. This is a dead body. The realization shook my body free from status. I snapped back once, twice, but I can't get out of this basement by myself. My frantic gaze scanned all over him. His boxers didn't seem to have anything in his pockets. I whined and searched and started looking around. There, on the table next to the couch was a pile of objects. Empty glass, a weird remote, and a set of keys. I quickly snatched the keys, and after some concentration, took the remote as well. God, you came here at a really, really weird time. We had just murdered him. It was a switch, a button, and what looked like a scroll wheel. Flickering the switch lit up a tiny display that showed a number. 4.3. I moved the wheel to the number changed. No, stop. You don't know what that's for. Actually, you do know what that's for. Please don't kill. The Ren cult will kill me. Please. My finger hovered over the button. Then I thought over it and turned the switch off. I'm getting distracted. I need to get the fuck out of here. I fled the dark room and hobbled up a staircase as quickly as my injuries would allow. I fumbled with the keys for a moment before calming myself down. He's not coming back. I tried a few keys until one fit the lock and turned. I stepped into the dark house. Like any other middle-class suburban house, even the decor was painfully average. Something about that upset me, but I pushed it down and moved forward. I easily found the unguarded door. I thought for a moment about Ren. I sighed and pushed the door open. Ren can take care of himself now. I stepped outside into the night and felt a breeze on my face. I walked down the road, injured and in my underwear. A tank top and shorts. Eventually the sun stained the red sky red. A passing motorist saw me and stopped. It took me to the gas station. I was going home. Survived with bloody hands. I survived. Holy moly. Holy moly. The last one is the hardest. Let's look at our achievements. Okay, so achievements. I need to find out what these red ones are. I need to get them. Okay, I'm sure we need to get to night 2. Never mind. We need to have to night 1. Hold up, actually. Nope, we need to get to night 2, because we have everything in night 2. The Ren cult. The Ren cult, guys. The Ren cult. You guys are the Ren cult, so... I'm gonna save that for another reason. You guys don't need it. You guys don't need to. Don't need to know. Hush. Okay. Any choices to live, so just gonna live. Oh my god, you guys, the Ren cult will be so happy. The Ren cult will be so happy. Why? You guys get to leave with him. I have to hold up. What portion of the stream is this in? I don't care, I'll have to do it later. The Ren cult can wait. The Ren cult can wait. Wait, what? I don't have to do that. Hehe, because I have my feet. I have my feet. I thought about hurting him. And part of me wanted to, but I just couldn't. I don't think I can do that to someone. Not him. I grabbed the handle of the knife for comfort and protection, but not for malice. Alright, Strade. I'm gonna leave. And you're going to lie here. The basement's locked. I huffled in frustration and tilted the knife again. I'm just telling you to take the keys on the table. My eyes flickered to the table by the couch. There was a set of keys, just as he said. No, wait, I just realized we're not gonna get to leave with him because he has the remote now. And there was a weird little metal remote with a red light. I snapped. Okay, never mind. Strade seemed to have calmed down slightly. You really won't kill me? His voice carried a mix of fear and incredulity. I looked back towards him, searching for something to say. But then I decided I didn't have anything more to say to him.
I walked out of the small, dark room and made my way up to the staircase and quickly as my wounds would allow. I pulled out the keys and started yelling from behind me. At first, I didn't care, but then I realized that he was shouting. He was screaming the name over and over and thumped at a wall somehow. I jabbed the key in the lock. Wrong. He screamed continued. Another one. Wrong. I started to hear another sound in the house. Fuck. I finally managed to find the key that went to the lock and turned. The door swung open. What are you doing? Ren, he's tied up. We can get out of here. What? Really? He looked up to the side, flickering his focus to the hallway. My collar. Ren! He's tied up. He can't do anything. Don't let Ray get away! Ren, you don't have to listen to him. We can both get out of here. I'm sorry. The red light on his collar caught my eye. I pulled out the remote and flicked the switch on it. Seeing the remote snap whatever composure Ren had left. Sorry, guys. I had a mild panic attack because I knew if I did not shock him, he was gonna knock me down those stairs. You know what? Gonna save that. Gonna go right there. I slammed the button and Ren immediately froze in his place. I didn't wait. I pushed him aside and ran in the direction he looked before. I ran through the hallway to the door and pulled it open. I saw the night sky. I heard a groan of pain behind me. After a short moment of consideration, I threw the remote back into the house towards Ren, then ran outside. No! No! We didn't get to go with him! No! Just for that, I want to see what happens if, just gonna push me downstairs. Kill me for all I care. Yep. Oh, they're both gonna kill me this time. It's gonna be a threesome again? I don't care. Oh, Ren just watched. Okay. Ren just watched. No sexual contact. Because I just want to skip this. Ren just watched. I think that was a hidden achievement, was it? Wait, did I accidentally get a secret ending? Or... oh, because I died. Because I technically didn't finish. Damn it! It was a golden achievement. Fuck. Anyways, guys, I think I know how to get this. I think I know how to join Strade on the couch. So, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, guys. Okay, we're gonna do that no matter what. Because I'm going to do it. Friday. I'm gonna take painkillers. Hey, happy breakfast before breakfast. Oh, I should probably hide. Where are the knife and zip ties? Rest. We're gonna go over there. And we're just gonna sit on him with the couch. Sit on him with the couch. For a second I thought an ad came on. If you guys know me in real life, I am a achievement-seeking whore. Oh wait, never mind. I don't want that. Crap. Fuck. I don't want that. Just gonna kill him. What if I just don't do anything? I'll let him kill me. Oh, back to the fire we go. Forgot about that part. Forgot about that part, guys. I'm so sorry, but you guys had a... Trying to make him like me a bit more. Forgot to go to the door. I forgot to go to the door. I forgot to go to the door, that's why. Damn it. Fuck. Like, it would be really awesome if you can turn it on. What? What if I... Damn it. Oh, wait, never mind. No, 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 no. You know what? Just lock it. Don't be greedy. Lock it. Aw, man, poop. Lock the door, though. Oh, stop him again. He can leave while he wants. That might be the end for tonight. I got all the endings, so technically I unlocked me more. So, this was very, very exciting. I will, if I do figure out how to get, for probably my, what is it? Probably for my 3K subs, I will probably, 3K subs, live stream, I will probably do the red achievements, but I will probably get these before the red achievements. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love you all so much. Good night. Mwah. I gotta wait a bit because if not, the stream's gonna end before the ending. So.